thundering outside. So what I would like to say today, we're going to talk about natal. Well, we're going to talk about Neptune, really. We're going to talk about Neptune retrograding in Aries, and we're going to look at the house that it's moving through for me so that I can kind of give you an example of how I do the focused Neptune retrograde reading. Okay, so I would find the house that your Neptune is retrograding through. Excuse me. I'm a little nervous because the weather looks really bad. All right, so Neptune retrograde in Aries is moving through my sixth house right now, and I can feel it working on me in a very real way. In the sixth house, this is the house of daily life. It rules over things like routines, habits, health, work, service, responsibilities, and the small choices we make every single day. It's not always the glamorous part of the chart, but it is the most important part because eventually our daily habits become our lives, right? So with Neptune retrograde here, I am being asked to look honestly at what I have been ignoring, avoiding, confusing, or romanticizing in my day-to-day life. This is not just about being more productive, it's about being more conscious. For me personally, this brings attention to my health, my habits, my work rhythm, and the ways that I comfort myself when I feel overwhelmed. I'm starting to question what truly supports me and what gives me temporary relief. Because I have Chiron in my eighth house, I'm sorry, because I have Chiron in the sixth house in my natal chart, this feels deeply personal. Um, it's touching a lot of old wounds around self-care, stress, independence, and the way my body responds to the life I'm living. Neptune retrograde is asking me to listen more closely. So my natal Neptune is in Sagittarius in my second house. So that also connects to my values, self-worth, comfort, security, and what I reach for when I need to feel okay. This is where astrology gets really powerful. It does not just tell you what is happening. Oh, no, 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 no. It helps you understand why it matters. So this is how I use astrology in my own life, not as fear, not as prediction, um, not as prediction without purpose. But I use it kind of like a mirror. Um, if you want to know where Neptune retrograde in Aries is moving through your birth chart and what it may be asking you to see more clearly, send me a DM to book a focus reading. You will need your date of birth, exact time of birth, and place of birth. And we will look at it together and we will talk for about an hour. It's raining outside. We'll talk for about an hour and we'll go through and we'll just identify some of the places in your life where things that used to be foggy, the fog's kind of lifting for a lot of us is what's happening. So we're starting to see things a little more clearly. So if you can figure out where Neptune is retrograding in your birth chart, which is where you have Aries, then you can figure out what part of your life you need to be really focused on right now. Like I said, for me, it's the sixth house, daily routines, health. There's a lot more that goes along with the sixth house, but the main thing is my daily routines, my health, my habits, and so forth and so on. So I'm really taking a deep look at, because I am getting older and, some of the habits that I really like, I need to probably look at slowing down or quitting. Wow, it's really coming down out there. Okay, well, that's it for today. I just wanted to hop on here and give a little overview of what Neptune retrograde looks like in my life right now, as it is going through my sixth house of daily routines. And I have a couple of people scheduled for next week and a couple of people scheduled for the week after. Neptune will be retrograde in Aries until December the 12th. So no rush, if you don't want to, if we can't schedule next week, my first appointments are obviously next week, but if we can't schedule next week, the week after and the week after, I have some openings. So we can talk it through. All right, everybody, enjoy this beautiful day. Like I said, it's pouring down rain here. So, but that's beautiful because look at how shiny everything is. All right. See you all later.